Greetings, blade fans. This old sword's back with you again with another exciting review of Kizer knives. These are my favorite Kizer knives that came out in 2022, and I'm reasonably sure they all did, but if I'm wrong on that, I'm sure you'll let me know. These 5 piqued my interest. They're all different sizes. They're all different profiles, styles, designers, what have you. Probably one of my all-time favorites for the year is this White Mountain exclusive Begleiter XL button lock. It's one of the finest knives that came out this year, I believe. In the realm of around $80, I think still. Maybe a little less now. I think they dropped. Incredible value. You get 154 cm. You get almost a 4-inch blade. You get a very nice behaving button lock with double thumb studs and a flipper. So if you don't like thumb studs, flip it. You don't like flipping it, thumb stud it. So got a nice long run of jimping here, about 1 3/4 inches, maybe close to 2 inches. Love it. Exactly where I like to lie my thumb. Nice flat grind, high flat grind, a little bit of a spear point, drop point thing going on there with that swedge. Kind of a stone wash that's on the bright side. And they're now making it in carbon fiber scales and a couple other colors, I think red scales. These are the brown micarta. And if you don't like the look, I don't really blame you, but it's a good micarta. It will darken up with some use. Mine sort of darkens and lightens as they get dry and as they get the oils from my hand. Great lockup, tight as a drum. I want to thank Jared Neve for showing us all the secret to getting rid of lock stick on this particular knife, which was to even out the tension of all the screws in the pivot and then Loctite them down. So that worked for me because this was getting a little weird after a week or two of use earlier in the year, and it's working great now. How about another button lock? Excuse me. This is the Begleiter 2 button lock, another White Mountain exclusive with this handle color. This is a black and red carbon fiber. Really nice, extremely smooth, no stick button on this one. You know, mileage may vary, as they say, from copy to copy, but this one is just perfect. And this doesn't have the thumb studs. I was just looking for them. Flipper only on this one. Deep carry clip. About a 3.5 inch blade as opposed to the 4-inch blade on the XL. As you can see, XL is an XL knife, an excellent knife. We got a lanyard hole there. Switchable clip. What's not to love? We've also got the PPY by Kizer. And this is an even slightly smaller knife than either the Begleiter 2 or the XL. So I think it's coming in around 3 1/4. All individual reviews are on the channel on these. I was right, 3 1/4 inch. So if you like a smaller EDC knife, there's a lot to like about this one. Really solid. Let's see. I think it's N690 on the Begleiter. No, 154 cm. So all these specials by White Mountain are 154. This one is also 154. So it is a cool, smooth little knife. For a little knife, you seldom see them drop shut like that. But look at that. Look at that drop shut on that little knife. Crazy good. Got kind of a black micarta going on here with a red micarta. Here's one that's really crazy. This is, believe it or not, the mini Paragon, 154 cm. And I can look up the designer. Pardon me, I forgot the designer. You probably know. But just a nutsy, crazy knife. And there's supposed to be the full-size one coming out if it hasn't come out already. Maybe it'll come out by the end of the year. I don't know. Also, a crazy drop shut knife. Hole opener or flipper. You can feel that blade come out because that blade is so big, even though it's a mini. Recurve Tonto drop point, whatever the heck you want to call it. Looks kind of like a shark or some kind of creature of prey, but it is the Paragon. Really nice. I'm really liking the my card on this one, especially all of that nice millwork in there. Haven't given a lot of attention to this one after the initial review, but it is a really cool knife. Not a switchable clip and not deep carry. Kind of a funky looking clip. You may or may not like it. Blue pivot surrounds. And it is an extremely wide, or I should say tall blade. Almost 2 inches. Look at that. Not extremely long. Not even, just barely 3.5 inches maybe. The specs, as I say, I'm not going to give specs on these because these are knives I have already reviewed. I will give you links where you can buy them, though. And the tiniest of the bunch. This is a Dirk Pinkerton design. This is the Urban Bowie. I was going to say Urban Skinner, but there's another knife by that name. Very small, very compact, 3-finger knife. Lots of nice Dirk Pinkerton designed jimping, the way he likes to do it. Wide open construction, barrel spacers. And here we have another 154 cm knife by Kizer. Really cool. Thought you'd like to see these once again. Those are my favorite Kizers introduced in 2022. And if you have some that you like that I missed, let me know what they are. Be well, take care, catch you soon.